everyone, and I thank you guys for tuning into my channel. I'm getting ready to do my first DYI on some items that I got from the Dollar Tree. This item that I made, I call this a mirror frame, and I'm going to show you guys how to make it. Please stay tuned. Hi guys, I am now going to show you all what you need to do this tutorial. These are a set of bottle toppers, and if you can see it, hope you guys can see it, I got these from Walmart, and these are used to dress up bottles. I got these during the holiday, the Christmas season, and they were regular price $4.99, but I got these for like, I think maybe $2 or $3. Okay, the next item you're going to need is some fabric. This is Betty Boop fabric. I'm using this fabric. This is a quarter sheet. Yeah, it's a flat quarter sheet, and it's got Betty Boop on it. The next item you're going to need is a mirror. This mirror I got from the Dollar Tree. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. This Betty Boop quarter sheet was only 99 cents. It was $1. And you can do all types of things with this fabric. This I got from the Dollar Tree. You can actually see my phone that I'm recording from. Okay, this was $1. And this are embellishments. These are embellishments that has rhinestones in them. Real shiny rhinestones. And the last but not least, you're going to need a frame. This frame is a 5x7. This isn't the normal frame that I use. I use 5x7 frames, but the frame that I'm looking for is much smaller than this, because when you put the mirror in, it's going to set in and it's going to be evenly. And I wanted it to be just a little smaller so it would fit perfectly. So let's get started, guys. The next thing you're going to do, where your circle is you're just going to cut. You're going to cut straight down. Okay? You probably can't. I don't know if you guys can see me do this, but you're just going to cut straight down the fabric. Just completely straight down. Okay. And then this is what you should have. Just a long piece. One long piece, okay? Then you're going to take where your circle is and you're going to fold it in half like that. So that's 1, 2, and you need 5, actually you need 10 pieces. 1, 2, 3. So you're just going to thread your needle like I did. I don't wear polish, guys, and I don't wear false fingernails because I use my fingers and my hands a lot. I am a crafter, an artist, and I use my hands a lot, so I do too many things. There are too many things I have to do with my hands in order for me to really wear fingernails. So I don't wear fingernails. Like, I may put on the stick-ons on my fingers, but that's about it. Do y'all like my midi rings? I made these. I can do a tutorial on these too if y'all like. These are the bling midi rings. Alright, let me get back. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, guys. I finally got my thread threaded. And now we're going to go ahead and make our first flower. Like I said, you're going to need 10 pieces of these. You can make them any size you want. Okay, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4. Each flower takes 5 pieces. 5, okay? Now the way you do the flower is you fold it in half. Fold it in half. and then you fold it again. Okay, making sure that it's done evenly. Okay, and you take your needle and you just start stitching. Oh man, I think this is the wrong needle, but it's gonna have to be, because my other needle, I don't know what I did with it. But you go in and you go out like you would just normally sew. And you're gonna put all 5 pieces on. Okay, that's one piece. Now see, you see it's starting, look at that. That's just the one little bud right there. Okay, so I'm gonna actually speed this up and I'll be back. I'm gonna sew on the other parts and then show you the final part of the flower. Okay guys, I'm back. Now as you can see, I have sewn in all 5 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All 5 pieces. The next thing we need to do is we need to connect these 2 pieces together. This piece here and this piece here. So we're going to take our needle in a cramped spot here. Okay, what I like to do is I like to gather. I'm going to have to take these rings off. Okay. All right. Now what I like to do is I like to gather, like make sure that this is nice, pulled nice and tight. And I bring this up like this. Make sure this is nice and tight. I bring this up. And then I just take this and push it through. Push it through here. I have to be careful. Okay, and then I push it through this top part. I'm still holding this together as tight as I can. Push it through and then push it through this top part like this. Okay, and then pull it through. Okay, all right. Now you see how it looks now? Okay, and then what you want to do is you want to go back through again a couple more times. Hold them together, and you want to go back through and over, and then back through again. And over. And that's just to hold it in place. Whoops, sorry guys. Okay. I've never had to go through this because I don't do DYIs on a regular, so okay guys, now I have my 2 flowers that I have sewn, and this is what they look like. Okay, I have 2 of these. Now the next thing we need to do is we need the felt. Remember I was telling you this is really important. So what you want to do is you want to make a circle. You want to cut it out. and make it a circle. And what I did was I need four pieces of these. Okay guys, so we have our four pieces of felt that we need. Now we need our blingies. Look how shiny. These are so pretty. Blingies. Blingy blingies. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to take our glue gun. I'm going to flip the flower over on the back. I'm going to take one of these, one piece of felt, and I'm just going to put some glue around the edges. Come on, baby. Work for me. Supposed to be putting it around the edges, but okay. Now, you have to be careful with this because this gets really hot. Now, what you want to do is you just want to take it and lay it on the back of that, like that, and that's what you have, okay? Then you want to flip it over, and you want to take one of your, whatever you know, you can use buttons, you can use whatever you want to use to decorate this. Then you're going to take and you're going to put some inside of this, and you're going to put a piece of that felt on the inside of it. And this will hold it, keep it from coming loose. Okay? I got a piece right here on me. Okay, and this is what this will look like. And then, last but not least, y'all, let's try. Then you want to put as much of it as you can fit in this hole. Okay? And then you want to take this and place it over top and then squeeze it. Whoops. See that? Did you see that shoot out? Squeeze it in. This is extra glue. Okay. And this is what it's going to look like. You got your flower. Okay? Okay guys, now I have both of these that I've glued in. They are not going to go, these are not going to go anywhere. They are permanently there. Okay? So the next thing we need to work on, we've done those two, is we need to do our lips. Okay? So we're going to flip the lips over, and we're pretty much going to do it the same way. We're going to cut just a little piece. We're going to put a little bit there. Okay, and we're going to put a little bit right here. Okay. Okay guys, now as you can actually see, I have gotten that off, that paper off completely off of the mirror. Okay, now the one thing I want to tell you guys, when I start handling the mirror and the glass, I put gloves on. Why do I put gloves on? I put gloves on because your fingerprints. It's something about when you touch glass, your fingerprints just shows up on it. When you use gloves, look, your fingerprints will not show up. But if I didn't have these gloves on, my fingerprints would show up. Okay, so what you want to do is, I took the initiative already and I cut out a circle to go on the back of this mirror. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some glue, as much as I can, over this whole entire mirror. And I am telling you guys that this will not, see, I made a booby. It will not come off. Okay? It will not come off. Okay. Now, so I'm going to take this and I'm going to just place it and press firmly on it. It's on there, y'all. It's not going anywhere. And this glue will come off. But once you put the felt over on top of it, it will not come off. This is on here to keep the mirror from moving off of the glass. Okay? All right, so we're done this. This is done. So the next thing we have to do is the frame. Okay, guys, now the next thing we want to do is we want to start on our frame. Open it up. Okay. I still have on my gloves. Okay. Now, we could do this one or two ways. We could have our frame going like this, like straight up and down, or you can do it to the side. I've never done one to the side, so I think today I'm going to do it to the side. Okay, so what we do is we flip this back over and open it up. And we take this piece out, and then we take this piece, which is the top part, and we take this piece out, and then we just have our glass. Now, this piece right here, this back piece, we have to cover it. So what you're going to have to do is, we're going to have to cover this piece right here. What you're going to have to do is you're going to have to cut out. You can use any choice of fabric that you want and cut out this size, the 5x7 size, to fit on top, and then we're going to glue it on top of this part of the frame. Okay, guys, now I chose a piece of corduroy. You can use corduroy, denim, black corduroy, black denim, whatever you would like to put on this part of the frame. And what we're going to do now is we're going to glue it on. Why are we gluing this on? So that you won't be able to, so you will not see this cardboard. So you want that covered. Okay? So we're going to start here up at the top. And I'm just going to bring some glue over. Keep bringing it over. And you have to be very careful when you use your glue gun, guys, because this thing gets super duper hot. Okay, smash that down. It's not going anywhere. You want to do it all the way around the whole frame. Trust me when I tell you, it's going to hold it in place. You don't have to worry about that. We're going to do it around the whole frame, like I said. Okay. And then we have one more part. And that is this side right here. And we're just going to now, to make this whole thing, y'all, it may take about an hour and a half, 2 hours, depending on how nice you want it to be. Just trying to get some of that glue off. Okay, now This is the finished project right here. Everything is glued on. So what we want to do is we want to go around the edges and we want to trim. Okay guys, so you want to take your scissors and you just want to go around and trim off of the pieces that is not lined up with it. And this whole piece right here isn't lined up, so you want to cut all of this off so it can be perfect, so it can fit the frame perfectly. Okay, there you go. Okay. All right, we got a little bit right here on this side that's needs some trim. Okay. It's all trimmed up now. Some little stragglers. A little piece right here need to be trimmed. Okay. All right. And this is done. Okay. Now, you're probably wondering how this is going to go. Now, the next thing we have to do is we're going to place this back on the mirror. Okay, guys, I had to clean my table off because there was a lot of stuff on there. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to place our mirror. We're going to place our mirror on the front part of the frame, okay? This is the front part of the frame. So we're going to place our mirror. You want to try to get it in the center, okay? So I am actually going to take this out of the frame, the glass out of the frame itself, to make it easier. And see, by me having on gloves, I can handle the glass. It'll keep my hand from having a bunch of fingerprints in it. So now what we want to do is we want to just take and put it, we want to take the mirror, well actually, okay, we want to take and put some glue on it. As much glue as we can get on the whole thing, y'all. Just glue it down, make it nice and gluey. I need another glue stick. Okay, sorry guys. So you want to put as much glue on this baby as you can get on here. I need a new glue gun. Okay, put as much as you can get. Be generous with it. And then you want to flip it, find your center, and put it right there in the center. And there it will be. It's in the center. Okay. Now the next thing you want to do, and look, it's not going to come off because it's on there. It's glued on there. Oh, cut myself again. What did I do? Oh, that was from earlier. Some paint. Okay, guys. Now the next thing we need to do is we need to take the frame, this right here. We're going to put that, we're going to actually put the glass back inside the frame. Okay, so we're going to flip it this way. And we're just going to put it back in the frame. And then we're going to take this part that we glued on earlier, and we're going to just take this part and slide it down over top. Okay? And then we're going to, it's some prongs here, so we're going to take and push the prongs down on it to seal it in. Okay? Do it on each side. And see, you don't see the fabric or none of that, nothing showing, because we took care of all of that. And the way this mirror is going to go, it's going to go, take this part again, it's going to go this way. So it's going to be setting up this way, and I'll show you guys how it looked once I finish with it. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to start gluing on our items, our little things we have, our flowers and our lips. We're going to start gluing them on, okay? So I'm going to actually cover this up, mirror up, so you can see. So I'm going to put a pair, actually I'm going to put this flower up at the top right here, and we're going to take our glue stick, our glue gun, and put a generous amount of glue in here. It's not going to, don't worry about it, just a generous amount. And then we're going to press it in right there, right into place, okay? Then we're going to do our second one, which is down the bottom here. Let me flip it. Sorry, you guys. I'm going to flip it this way so you can see. We're going to take this flower and we're going to put in a generous amount of glue. And we're going to take it and we're going to put it on this end and push it in. Okay? Then we're going to take our lips and we're going to put a lip here and a lip down the bottom. So we're going to put some glue, some glue on these here, as you can see, and then we're going to take and put one there and one there. And that's going to keep it in place. It is not going to come off, so don't worry. Then we're going to do the same thing for this one. We're going to put a little bit of glue here and a little bit of glue here. And we're going to flip it. And we're going to there and there. Okay? All right, guys. Now, are you ready for the finished project? All right. Here's the finished project. Bam! This is nice, y'all. You can give these as gifts. You can make one for yourself. You can put it on your dining room table, your living room table. You can give it to someone for Mother's Day, birthday, any type of holiday. We as women, we always like to look nice, and so why not give them a mirror? If you know people that work at an office, this would really be nice at an office, sitting on somebody's desk. You know, when they at work, they want to, you know, we always touching up our lipstick. It'll give them something. It will make a really nice gift. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. And I also want to thank my new subscribers. I have 5 subscribers now. So please subscribe to my channel. And not only subscribe to my channel, but hit the little bell that's up on the side of my channel to let you know when I will be doing more tutorials. or more videos. I thank you guys for tuning into my channel. Y'all have a great day. Peace and blessings. Bye-bye.